Chris se optimisme was gedemp as gevolg van die feit dat hy hierdie behandeling moes staak.
It's almost as though I've been set up to fail. I've got a product to protect and a reputation to protect. You know, from our side, we've delivered all this stuff. All the ingredients are there. There's not much I can do. They've got to get their act together.
Sydney, on the 30th of November, we visited the dam, and that was a month after Chris Swanepoel started treating the water, and it looked as though it was a positive impact. There was more life in the water, and yet the treatment was stopped. Why?
It was not meant to be a long-term intervention. It was intended to be a pilot to run between 3 to 6 months.
Chris was supposed to use 20,000 litres of effective microorganisms and 36,000 of bokashi, and he didn't even get close to that.
I think the relationship we had with Chris was a service provider and a client, where there was an amount set for a particular program. And along the way, I think there were issues about under budgeting some of the elements of the program, of which we said, let's stop for now and review the program.
Om antwoorde hierop te kry is ons na Blue Dam in Homestead Park, wat aan die ander kant van Johannesburg geleë is. Onwelriekende water het vir die inwoners ook 'n probleem begin word.
The guy was about to stab me and I fell back into the water. But as a result of drinking this water, the water that went in, I ended up in hospital with renal failure.
As ek vandag na hierdie dam kyk, is dit vir my baie moeilik om te glo dat hierdie stories ooit hier kon plaasvind.
What changed is first of all stabilizing the pH, getting the pH up to an acceptable norm. Secondly was getting the oxygen level up. We did this by stabilizing these two, the pH and the oxygen level, and then applying 13 different types of bacteria. These bacteria started germinating, and at the same time as we did that, the sludge and the muck from the bottom started lifting, releasing your methane gases and your harmful gases and your toxic gases. These were then neutralized by the oxygen in the water, and our bacteria then could start working on the remediation and breaking down of the sludge.
Rod het ons vertel dat hy sy produk by Bruma meer gedemonstreer het voor personeellede van die Johannesburgse omgewingsake departement en dat hulle beïndruk was met wat hulle gesien het.
Now, I recently spoke to Rod Jenricks, and he mentioned that he demonstrated his product to a member of your department. Are you thinking of letting Rod treat Bruma Lake?
You know, I think in the past 6 months, the City of Joburg has been inundated with a number of requests from service providers of these biotechnology products. They'll go through the same process that other service providers we have dealt with previously to submit their proposal to the city. Then people get picked on based on the procurement process of the city.
When can we realistically look forward to a cleaner Bruma Lake?
The long term, the preferred option is to actually fill the system and landscape it.
Well, when is this going to happen?
I think, you know, to be practical enough, I think in the next financial year, we'll start to see some of the works happening within Bruma Lake.
So that's a year from now?
Yes, in the next financial year. Given that, you know, the authorization has not been secured, we're still waiting for a response.
So you're saying February 2012?
Yes, moving forward.
So onlangs as 30 Mei hierdie jaar het 'n artikel op die Bedford View en Edenvale News se webwerf verskyn waarin 'n woordvoerder van die Johannesburgse Stadsraad aangehaal word waar hy sê die rivier word nie vir huishoudelike doeleindes gebruik nie want gemeenskappe langs die rivier het toegang tot 'n skoon drinkbare watertoevoer. Hierdie beelde wat op 8 Mei verfilm is, vertel 'n heel ander storie. Hierdie is onbehandelde afloop gemeng met menslike ontlasting vanaf die strate van Johannesburg. Die gevaar om siektes van hierdie water op te tel is baie groot. Weereens word die media die verkeerde inligting gegee.
So kom ons som net gou alles op. Eerstens het Flora my beloof dat stormwaterroosters in Johannesburg sentraal geïnstalleer gaan word. Dit het nie gebeur nie. Tweedens het hulle die behandeling van Chris Swanepoel gestaak, voordat hulle die tyd gegee het om te kyk of daardie effektiewe mikroorganismes sal werk. Derdens het Rod Jenricks 'n produk wat suksesvol was by Blue Dam, en nou en hulle om te kyk, gaan hulle vir raad gebruik om te probeer om Bruma skoon te maak. En vierdens het Flora my verlede jaar Oktober verseker dat die skoonmaak van Bruma meer gaan begin. Dit was toe. Vandag sê City vir my, dit gaan nog 'n jaar vat voor hulle regtig gaan begin met die skoonmaak van Bruma meer. So behalwe van 'n paar stukkies rommel wat van die oppervlakte verwyder is, is daar eintlik baie min wat gebeur het.